growing old. Much to my delight and chagrin. Chagrin. So I'm delighted that they're growing older because now they're adults and they can understand. So we don't fall. We were there when they were children, but now they have their own children and their pains in the buttocks.
What? Oh. Are you guys singing? You're not. Are you singing "Come Together"?
No, just I am one.
I think we're starting with. Oh, you are correct, my friend. Are we sitting down for I am one?
I figured the ladies could sit in the middle.
Yeah, like that. That's how it should always be, if you ask me.
We're just gonna chill.
I love these.
I was so happy this morning. I was able to
This
open
is,
up my
I love this. Me too. Those are nice. With the
Oh, and a snowman!
background.
I saw the pearls and
Aqua.
I was like, oh, okay.
Aqua teal.
Seasonal jewelry.
I have a seasonal.
Oh, welcome to Unity.
It is Halloween. I don't do Thanksgiving. I turn these on my
That's my kind of midnight.
Good morning, everyone. And welcome to Unity San Francisco. We are blessed to have you with us today. Service will be beginning shortly.
Well, your children.
Stay tuned for some musical tweets.
Yeah, I want a yellow something in there too.
Which color is that?
The whole place is carpeted
Hey, Dan,
gray,
you're not singing with us
so
today,
I can
darling.
like
How are you?
big,
Wow.
big rug and color it.
I don't know.
I wish I.
I didn't do too much beaking.
I had so much I gave away. I'll think if I have anything else. You might. I'll think about it.
Yes.
I have given so much away. Lots of art.
Rather have that.
Lots of art.
Hey, sweetie, but you're not singing with us today, darling.
Hello, everyone. If you are downstairs, if you could please come up, we will be getting started shortly. And Rev Ken, you are needed at front of house. Rev Ken, you are needed at front of house.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, no. So choir only sings on specific Sundays. This isn't a choir Sunday. And we don't have a mic for you, darling. So you're just hanging out? You're just hanging out? It's almost time. Okay. Good morning, Unity San Francisco. I love seeing so many people upstairs. That means that you're learning. If you're downstairs, I have to ask why. Why are you downstairs? You know how we do. We have a morning pre-show, prelude, pre-show for the prelude where we sing at you and stuff. So you should totally be up here because it's going to be joyous and joyful, right? So this is our last Sunday where we are going to do the One Power, One Presence affirmative song, I Am One. You remember I Am One? Yep. Okay. So we have an affirmation. I'm going to say it once. You'll repeat it after me. I am one with the universe and all living things.
I am one with the universe and all living things.
I am one. I am spirit from which all life springs.
I am one. I am spirit from which all life springs.
One power, one presence, active as me.
One power, one presence, active as me.
I am one in and of everything.
I am one in and of everything.
Wrote a song about it. Want to hear it? Here you go. Hey! This is where you can dance. To the right. I am one with the universe and all living things. I am one. I am spirit from which all life springs. One power, one presence, active as me. I am one. In and of everything, I am one with the universe and all living things. I am one, I am spirit from which all life springs. One power, one presence, active as me. I am one. In and of everything, I am one with the universe and all living things. I am one, I am spirit from which all life springs. One power, one presence, active as me. I am one, in and of everything. Woo! That'll wake you up first thing in the morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our prelude, gentlemen. An old favorite. Come on.
Here come old flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He got juju eyeball, he won holy roller. He got hair down to his knees. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please.
Come on. She wear no shoe shine. She got toe jam football. She got monkey fingers. She love Coca-Cola. She say, I know you, you know me. One thing I can tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now. Unity. Come on. He cough and splutter. He got some infection. She won't mask the problem. She won't social distance. She's got views that knock us to our knees. Don't you stand too close or you will catch this disease. Come together right now. Unity. We on a roller coaster with no early warning. It's just muddy waters. No one has a filter. We say one and one and one is three. Truth can feel elusive 'cause it's so hard to see. Come together right now. Unity. Come together. Yeah. Come together. Oh, yeah. Come together. Come together. We say one and one is three. Truth can feel elusive 'cause it's so hard to see. Come together right now. Unity.
Woo! Thank you. Let's hear it for our music team. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. For those of you who I haven't met yet, my name is Reverend Ken Daigle. I am the senior minister here, and this is
Tyler Kruger, prayer chaplain, advisor on the board, a few other things. I used to work for you in the office here.
Tyler
Yes.
is a
And for
man
all
of
of you.
many hats around here. And sometimes, yeah. sometimes everything we need him to be. So thank you for being here today. Thank you, Tyler, for helping with this. Did everybody have a good Thanksgiving? And it's sometimes hard to have a good Thanksgiving if you're paying attention to the world, right?
Right.
And we went through a week from last weekend to this weekend with untold horrific shootings. I was listening to a statistic, I can speak this morning, about so far this year, 39,000 people have died to gun violence. Yes. And it's staggering in its number, and it's hard not to succumb to the grief or the despair that a number like that engenders, right? That's just horrific. And our job as truth students, as spiritual students on this path, is to hold the faith that there is a solution in the midst of the problem. And that's why we have unapologetically inclusive as part of our logo this week. It's like because of the tragedy last week at the Club Q, and because of the tragedies that have ensued all across the nation, and people being targeted and marginalized for who they are, how they present, we can rise up and be the face of inclusion, of a diverse, inclusive community that honors the divine presence of every one of the beings here, and shift the conversation to how do we continue to show support and to build a community where everyone is not only honored, but safe, right? Children, people of color, people of different sexual orientations, people who are non-binary, trans people, especially, it's so difficult to watch the marginalization of our trans brothers and sisters right now in the national media. And we get to not to dive into the pit of anger, but to rise in the solution of love.
And this is also what we teach, is that having faith, when my mind doesn't see the way, my heart wants the peace, but I don't know how to get there, faith, to believe that the answers are arising in me and in my brothers and sisters and in everyone, to still believe.
Right.
To still believe in the midst of the data and what's going on.
Right. And not to spiritually bypass it.
Right. Don't
Because
ignore.
spiritually bypassing is to ignore, saying, well, it's all good, it's all in God's hands. Well, we are the hands, the face, the voice, the legs, the arms of God right here. So it's in our hands. There's no divine being up in heaven or anywhere else that's going to take care of this. It is in our hands. And so we feel our grief, we feel our anger, we feel our despair, and we take action. Because faith without works
Is dead.
is dead.
Right.
So today is the first Sunday of Advent. In the Christian calendar, we celebrate the 4 Sundays before Christmas. It's only 4 Sundays to Christmas, folks. Yeah. It's like, okay, in case you hadn't gotten there yet, I was like doing Christmas decorations all downstairs all week. And Misa came in for a rehearsal during the week. She said, it's too early. It's not even Thanksgiving yet, and you're putting up Christmas decorations. I was like, yeah. So today we start that.
Every year we do Advent.
We do.
Yes.
So we have a wreath here, a barren grapevine wreath, to symbolize that in the beginning, when we light the first candle, it is not apparent that there's going to be Christmas. It's not apparent that the solution is coming. So I'm going to read something. We sent out these books to you this week. If you're a regular member here, we sent you these books, and they're a meditation, a spiritual practice for the season of Advent. And I'm going to read one of the readings on faith, and it happens to be written by my good friend Joy Weiler. Can we show Joy? Yeah. So Joy and I served on the Unity World Headquarters board together. And Joy made her transition 2 weeks ago. very suddenly and surprisingly. She was a towering figure at 3 feet tall. She was fierce and determined to make a change in the world, and she did and she does. Faith, according to Joy Weiler. Sometimes our Christmas memories are not the stuff of heartwarming movies. We may long to experience the cheer and the deeper joy we see in the faces and celebrations of others. The birth of Jesus represents awakening to the power within us to create our own holiday. Hope as a vision of possibilities unencumbered by past or even current events or circumstances becomes a seed planted in the heart. We align with the spiritual power of faith in us to grow hope into manifestation. We create a sense of joyful celebration of love through our thoughts and actions. Firmly grounded in spirit, we are open to the sacred energy flowing into our activities. Candlelight rituals, meals shared with others, spontaneous giving, and celebrating the divine light within each person infuse our season with a joy that springs not in response to any material gift, but from deep within. Faith shapes the Christmas experience we hope for into the life we live. And that's our affirmation. On this day of Advent, faith transforms hope into the life I live. Can we know that together? On this day of Advent, faith transforms hope into the life I live. And as Tyler lights the first candle in our Advent wreath, I invite Callie to sing to us about that.
This inner space has the power to set us free. It's the cavern of creation and the truth of you and me. This inner space, an eternity of time. It's the moment of the holy now and the allness that is mine. This inner space contains all that we need. From deep within the invisible flows the living air we breathe. This inner space is flowing in my bones. It stirs my heart, it stirs my mind, and every prayer I've ever known. And I say, breathe, now breathe, just breathe this peace. This inner space is the ocean of our souls, and when we feel most broken, though the truth is we are whole, this inner space connects us one to all. Through it never pushes us, we can break down every wall. So I say, breathe, just breathe.
Just breathe. This peace, but also breathe into all of the grief, all of the concern, for it is all part of your divine identity. It is all part of who you are. Breathe into the wholeness that is in this moment. The grief we feel is an extension of our love. The anger we experience is a calling to something higher. The tears we shed are for what could be and should be. So we breathe into this moment, into the center of our being, where we connect to the infinite, to the divine, to source. Breathe in, knowing that everything we need is right here. We breathe into this peace that passes understanding, this faith that knows the truth of who we are. And we wait. We wait for the answer. What is ours to do? What is the words, the action, the step I need to take? We allow this communion take place with us and the divinity of it all. For this peace, for our deep faith, for the love that transforms, we are truly grateful. Together, we enter this service and this experience willing, hopeful, and present. And so it is, and so we let it be. Namaste.
Hi, everybody. We're talking about faith today, and I just want to say that Unity San Francisco is not just a community that's about faith, we're also about fun. And so we have a number of opportunities coming up in the upcoming weeks to celebrate that. One of which is in 2 Sundays, we're going to have our holiday party. This is going to be an opportunity to have some lively competition via a live auction. And we'll give some more info about the auction later. But also, we're going to be having food and drinks, and it's just an opportunity to connect with one another and celebrate the season. We're gonna have an ugly sweater contest. So for me, I'm just gonna wear a normal sweater. No, but so bring your ugly sweaters and just have some fun and celebrate. Unity San Francisco is not just on Sunday mornings. There is opportunity all throughout the week to stay engaged with your spirituality. We have, on Sunday mornings, we have sound meditation here at 10:15. Throughout the week, we have lunchtime meditations through Peace in the Midst. So get your meditation on and then have a bite to eat afterwards. A great way to have a break in the middle of the day. And then our meditations and prayers are also online at unitysf.com on demand. All right. Well, if this is your first time with us, or if you're a regular member, if you need a bulletin, please raise your hand, and one of our lovely ushers will bring you a bulletin. But within your bulletin, whether you're online or in person, we have a spiritual connection card. We have a virtual one, and we also have a paper one. And just mark whether you're a regular attendee or a first-time guest. And this is just an opportunity for us to stay engaged with you. If you have an address change or a phone number change, as someone who works in the office, this is greatly appreciated because we do send out mailings regularly, and it's nice to not have returned mails. And then you'll notice on the back, we have a space. We've been celebrating birthdays because we want to celebrate everybody's life and being here. And so one of the ways in which we can help stay on track of whose birthday is what is by putting your birth date. So please put that. You don't have to put the year if you don't want to. As I said, if you're a first-time guest, mark it on your connection card because we do have a special gift for you. All right. And we are about to move into our time of interactive meet and greet. And if you're one of our many attendees who attend virtually, if you're watching us on YouTube or Livestream, head over to our website and click on the Spiritual Salon because we'd love to say hi to you here in the room. And now, if you're in the room or even at home, stand as you're willing and able as we sing Expect a Miracle.
I'll squat. Hi. So great to see everybody out today. Woo! Hate this camera. It's like weird. Yeah, not picking us up. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Thank you. Hi.
Hi, everybody. So good to see you all. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving.
There is a way. Always a way. Every day changes, but there is a way. Always a way.
Hi, everybody.
Hey there, everyone. Good to see you all. Here. I can barely hear people. Here.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Kate, glad to see you in service. Hey, everybody.
Now, you guys on Zoom are the most popular. The entire group is like, we got to say hi to all of you. Good to see you, Lucinda, Stacy, Mike, Lawrence. Okay, we're going to mute all everybody on Zoom, and we're going to take our seats and turn our attention back to Ken on the stage.
All right, so for those of you in the room, thank you for being here. Your presence obviously makes a difference. Being here in the room makes a difference, so thank you for making the effort to be here today. We really appreciate it. For those of you in the Zoom room, thank you for sharing your face and your presence on Zoom room. It makes a difference too. We are so delighted you're here. And I just want to talk to you briefly about something I'm doing right after service today, after hospitality. There'll be a great hospitality right after service. And then at 1 o'clock, I'm teaching a class here called the Birth Narrative class. And it's a class about the stories of Jesus' birth in the canonical Gospels. The canonical Gospels just mean Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Those are the canonical Gospels. It's a fancy way of saying it. And they don't all tell the same story, believe it or not. We tell this Christmas pageant kind of mashup of all of them, but they are written in different years to different audiences for different purposes, and they tell different accounts of the birth of Jesus. And it is fascinating when you look at it from the perspective of the authors of those accounts. So it's going to be a 2-hour interactive workshop. It is fun because strangely enough, I promise you, I can make the Bible fun. Or I'll make you want to rip it up. One or the other. Which can be fun. And so we need to deconstruct our myths so that we can rebuild together, right? So join us this afternoon online and in the room at 1 o'clock. Today, as we've spoken about, we're lighting the candle for faith. And, you know, when you say, I'm a person of faith, that has a certain connotation in our society, right? It means I'm a Christian. I believe that Jesus is our Lord and Savior, that I follow the teachings of Jesus, and that I am a person of that particular faith. In a lot of circles, what that would mean is what that would mean. But the truth is, each and every one of us have all the faith we're ever going to have. It's just what we put our faith in, right? We put our faith in it going wrong. We put our faith in the stock market. How's that working out for you right now? We put our faith in a person, and don't they always disappoint? Because they're human beings on their own journey, not here to fulfill our expectations. That's a lesson I keep learning. We were talking about our adult children earlier. It's a lesson that we have to constantly take in. And adult children, there's an oxymoron for you, right? 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 So that tells you how crazy we can be. But we put our faith in things all over the place. But what this lesson of this Advent season and what this time in our lives and in our world calls us to is to take the faith we have, the power of our faith, and apply it to where it is most needed. The uplifting of our own lives, the uplifting of the planet, the uplifting of the human experience. And when that's what you're about every day, you will see miracles and expect them every day. Because you're loving, however inadequate it seems at the moment, is the miracle that's needed to transform a life. Is the miracle that's needed to shift the equation. When JD and I adopted our 16-year-old son from foster care, we had this lofty goals of how that would go and quickly met reality. But we kept affirming that if we move the needle 1 point on the dial, the trajectory of his life would be exponentially different. So all that faith is about just moving the needle 1 point on the dial, and then watch what happens. And I have to constantly keep reminding myself not to expect the whole miracle today. Right? Because that's where my disappointment comes from. But that needle movement is astonishing. And this isn't a new idea. This is old as the hills. This quote from Hebrews. So for those of you who are Bible geeks know that Hebrews is supposedly written by the Apostle Paul. Not true. Most Bible scholars know that Paul did not write it. It was written by a theologian, a minister in the 1st century. And it says, faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. In the 1st century, about the year 50 to about 100, someone put those words down, and they talked about faith not in a belief in Jesus, not in a belief that Jesus rose from the dead for our sins, not in a belief that there is only one who is the beloved Son of God, and unless you pledge your life to him, that you won't be saved. No. In the 1st century, they were talking about faith, about our own intuitive knowing and our own ability to see beyond what our eyes present. That's a revelation. That's revelatory. And when we can shift our lives into that understanding, we can do miracles. So there's a song that captures this for me. And I've invited Callie to start it for us, and Misa and the team are going to join them. It's about taking this moment to understand who we truly are and what we can truly accomplish.
Living for God has been my one desire. God is my everything, everything to me. Living in the Spirit has set my soul free. I gave my whole I live as a grace of God. My love for Him was ever so true. I discovered God loves me and needs me too. Now I know why I'm
Sing it, y'all. Have you had a revelation? Every day when you wake, it's a revelation of a new day. Every day that you see is a chance to be who you are called to be. Have you had a revelation? I not you, and you, but I am God. Let that sit in your spirit for a second. Say, I am God. Say, I am God.
I am God.
Say, I am God. I am bigger, I am greater than what you see. You are greater than what you present to me. I see you because I have faith. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see me. I see. I see.
Ms. Misa Malone, and the Sounds of Unity. Woo!
So we can have a revelation, especially if we have Misa singing to us all the time, right? And thank you, music team. Wow, she did not do that alone. Thank you all. Astonishing. And it is exactly why we do this ritual. We light the candle to remember that the truth, we don't just curse the darkness. We light the candle. We make the action. And what she shared with you is, I am the hands and the face and the voice of God. It sounds arrogant, but we all profess and possess the truth that there is only one power. There is only one presence in the universe. That is the divine, God, Spirit, allness, source, whatever you want to call it. Jesus, Buddha, Krishna, Brahman. That one, by many names, if it's everything, then we're it. We can't be separate from everything. How arrogant is that? To think God is everything, the one power in the universe, but it doesn't include me. Your playing small does not serve the world. We are here to be the light in the darkness. We are to be the candle for these times where 39,000 people in our country are slaughtered this year. It is time to be here. It is time to be the light. And if it takes us having a revelation that we have a voice, we have agency, we have the resources we need to make the difference, then so be it. So let's go through this ritual again and light every candle for the awakening of our own divine presence, for the awakening of the source within us, so that we can be the change the world so desperately needs. Now, it's easy to see other people struggle and say, oh, wow, that's really hard. And it's easy to get lost in our own struggle and think that it's overcome-able. Making up words as I go along. But it works. So we can look at the teachings of Dr. King. And his statement on faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase. I may not live to see the promised land, right? But I'm here to claim it. We may not live to see the fruits of the work that we all do here in this life. But knowing that you are here, you have made a difference. Can you know that I make a difference every day? Can you affirm that? I make a difference every day. I am a powerful expression of God. I am a powerful expression of God. Does that sound arrogant or truth? And if it gets stuck in your throat, notice that. You are powerful. You have agency and voice and ability and wisdom and intellect. You are powerful beyond measure. And when you step up, you empower other people to step up and to join us to change the world. And those little seeds planted in your heart for what you want the world to be were planted when you were really little. I watch it with my daughter and watch how her caring for other people is so profound, so ingrained in who she is. How she goes to the person who's new in class, the person who's alone, and asks them to join her. Wow. We all did that, not just in this room, not just in the room downstairs, but if we did it out on the street, To stop pretending like the homeless person isn't there, like the person who's dressed funny isn't there, the person who's talking to themselves. And it's difficult these days, I know, because you never know if someone's talking on their phone or talking to themselves. Right? But if we could shift into that, what a world we would build. What a world we create. I have a revelation that this is what is mine to do, right? To love people and to teach, inspire, and talk about this as my job. Because it's more important than anything else. And it doesn't matter what paradigm of success we want to put on it. The fact that I can do this, that I can tell my story, my journey from crack addict to minister, from little gay boy beaten on the way to school every day to father, minister, pastor, is what all of your stories are. You all have a similar story. You all have a story of overcoming, of triumph, of success, of love. And the world needs our stories. They need our testimony. They need our example. So we don't hide our light under a bushel. We don't hide the fact of who we are. We let that light shine so that we can make a difference in the world. So how do you do this? Today, you start by affirming with me, I am the voice of the divine. I am here to make a difference. I boldly take the next step. I am grateful for the opportunity to serve. I don't know if I believe you on that one. It was a little rough. I am grateful for the opportunity to serve. Once again, I am grateful for the opportunity to serve. When you take a bold step, when you leap with faith, the universe will conspire to support you. I invite us to take bold steps, to leap with faith and watch how the universe supports us. For I am here to make a difference. Let's take this to our time of meditation. Lisa. I invite you to get comfortable in your seats, to let the chair fully hold you, to let the floor support you, to notice that we're surrounded by light and love, and feel the energy within your body. Feel the divine presence that you are.
Faith in me, where I cry,
God is playing boldly in and out and through each cell and atom, every muscle and fiber of your body. Feel it now. Where you cry and where you grieve is divine. Where you move and work and labor and strive is God at work. Where you long, where you seek, where you desire is to see and to know God on earth. No separation, no distance between that divine energy and our experience here on earth. Heaven is not a place we go to. Heaven is a place we can create with our own thinking, our own consciousness, our understanding of the divine truth. So right here and right now, I invite us to our own heaven, to create with the power of our mind the bliss we seek in the world. Right now, with your eyes closed, if it's comfortable for you, let go of your body once again. Exhale all tension. Exhale all resistance. Exhale all fear. And allow faith to come up. Allow faith to bubble up from the stomach, through the heart, and into the head. Allow faith to take over and know the truth of who you really are. You are here as a divine expression to make a bold difference in the world. So right now, in your mind's eye, see the world, see your family, see your life divinely made, divinely inspired, divinely lived. Right here, right now. See it so you can be it. Right here, right now, in the silence. Experience the bliss you seek. Right here. Love is. Peace is. Joy is. Faith is. For as we think it, as we feel it, we manifest it. So it is.
Oh, where I doubt, God is the faith in me. Where I cry, God is the comfort there. Where I seek, God is the answer. Here and now, forever and ever and ever. Where I speak truth is, where I work, love is my career. Where I play, God is playing boldly. Life is faith is I am. Ashe.
Namaste. Namaste.
I love that song. I love that message. It speaks to the truth of who we are. I love the note about faith is just moving that needle forward, just a little bit at a time is how we grow and how we change. Earlier in the service, we pointed you to the spiritual connection card. And if you're in the room, we have this here, the paper card. But if you're online, we also have the virtual spiritual connection card. And these on this spiritual connection card are just a number of statements and practices that you can use to take the message that Reverend Ken just spoke about, to bring it into your week. First is, and select which one makes most sense to you. Notice where I am limiting possibility. Be willing to release my limiting beliefs. Cultivate a new definition of faith, such as moving the needle forward. Celebrate the infinite divine possibilities. So check which one makes the most sense to you. And now is our time of time, talent, and treasure. Everything that is so vibrant about Unity San Francisco is only because people have given within those three areas. And so we have a new QR code. We used to text to donate. Now if you want to, you can just use your phone, your camera phone, scan it, and there will be a link that will pop up, and you can go there. You can donate that way. You can donate on our website at unitysf.com. You can send a check in the mail to 240 Page Street. I'm the one that opens the mail, and I love getting checks. I think they're so much fun. I do look forward to it. I do, so please send your checks. And there's also in your bulletin, you can also scan the code there as well. And with that, we have an affirmation as the ushers are coming forward. I will read it once, and then I'll invite you to say it with me. I give with abundant love and joy. As I give, I receive. Say it with me. I give with abundant love and joy. As I give, I receive. And so it is.
And so it is.
Here we
And
go.
that picture, yes, of Mike
Yes.
and Junior and Ken. Who's that
Why
in the
don't-
pink
I
wig?
thought that was Callie.
Who's
No.
that in the pink wig? All right. Yes.
All right.
Blessing of the children.
Yeah. Hi, kids. Come on up. No Rosalie today? No Rosalie today. Hi, Dorian. You okay? What's up, Dorian? You're sleepy? Whoa, okay. Hi, Joshua. You're going to come over here? All right, so we have an affirmation for our children. It goes like this. If you didn't hear this as a kid, hear it right now. You are God's perfect expression of divine life. No? Yes, you are. Okay, we'll say that again.
No.
You are God's perfect expression of divine life. We see you and we love you exactly the way you are. Drawing on his face and all. All right. All right, kids.
Someone
Now
had a
you're gonna
marker on their
go
face.
downstairs, and we're going to continue service, okay?
And just a few little announcements about stuff that's going on at Unity San Francisco. We're always making workshops and events and classes and activities. And one of our upcoming events is about bereavement and
This
loss.
Friday.
It is this coming Friday. Reverend Elizabeth Hager is one of our prayer chaplains, but she's also a hospice chaplain in her career. So join us this Friday, December 2nd, 5 to 7, right here in the sanctuary for a bereavement support group.
Yes, absolutely. Please sign up for that. You'll also see in your bulletin, there is a spot that will lead you to where you can sign up for classes and workshops and that sort of thing, so please select that. Next slide, please. Yeah, within your bulletins, you should have an insert for our wonderful auction. So you can, again, scan that QR code or visit our website to learn more info about that. Our silent auction is going on now through December 11th, and then our live auction will happen on December 11th. We have some really cool trips and experiences and different services and gift baskets and crafts and that sort of thing. So we're really excited.
And that December 11th is our 2 weeks away. The holiday party is the live auction.
That's going to happen at the same time.
Now we have another support group coming up too.
So this is really exciting. We are having our Gay Men's Spirituality group on Wednesday, December 7th. And we hope to see you there. This will be a really great way to meet some other people out in the community, and we're excited about it.
It was wonderfully attended last month. This will be our first Wednesday of the month, our second time,
Exactly.
So join us for that. We also have our town hall meeting. Join us next Sunday for town hall after the Sunday service downstairs. Please scan this QR code or go to the website. We just have a little survey about questions that what you're interested in for us as the board and the leaders to talk about in our town hall meeting. Come next Sunday, stay after for town hall 12 to 1 next Sunday.
All right, and our wonderful friends at Urban Angels are collecting toys. So please bring your unwrapped gift, and we'll place it here on the stage. And then December 18th, they will come and collect it and then hand it out to children who are living in experiencing homelessness. So it's a great opportunity to support the community.
Brand new gifts, still in the package, but unwrapped, so that when we donate it, they can see what they are and give them to the right age group. Now, if there's anything on your heart that has been stirred up with this discussion of faith in the midst of the real life that we are all living, if anything stirred up in your heart, please see a prayer chaplain after service. We'd love to agree with you with the field of affirmative prayer. And also go to the website if you'd like to submit a prayer request.
Yes. Thank you again for coming. You are what makes this community lively and vibrant. Thank you to our music team, our AV staff, Reverend Ken, Tyler, hospitality, our youth and family, our greeters, ushers,
You're saying all the right
members.
stuff.
And our new COO.
And our platform assistants. But
Thank
also I
you so
wanted
much.
to mention one time for the people on Zoom and the people here in the room, it's a different experience if you're not here. So thank you for being here. Your presence makes a difference for the people sitting next to you, for the people you're interacting with, for all of us who are here to supposedly do service. We're all doing service together. So thank you for that. It's important. Appreciate it. Thank you.
We have one final community song, so let's stand as you're willing and able. Let's sing together, lifting our voice with faith. I am not forgotten.
Not forgotten.
Love is my
Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Advent. See you downstairs for hospitality.